That would be the most tragic thing of today. Absolutely. I'm not going to deprive anybody of that.
Hey guys, welcome back to another interview here on Tone in Entertainment. Today we're at Deep South Wrestling at the new Realm Brewery, and I'm here with the 6-foot bombshell, Gemma Jules. How you doing, Gemma?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing great. Now you are 6 foot because I'm 5'9" and you are towering.
Yes, I am indeed. Yes.
She's not lying when she says she is a 6-foot bombshell.
Well, I appreciate you not making me, slouch down or anything like that. I mean, it's 6 feet, honey. There's a lot of room.
I was gonna say, I saw you in the ring against Carolina Cruz at the last show. And I'm not going to tell you to slouch down or do anything because you will
He learned.
Sorry, yes.
He learned.
I'm a fast learner, that's for sure.
Yes, sir.
Now, tonight, we're here, and you've got a woman who's known to crush a watermelon with her quads. She's Quadzilla T-Gainz.
I don't know about that, but yes, T-Gainz all the way from Florida. And, I've faced her a couple times and looking forward to doing it again.
Okay.
My turf, my time. Unfortunately, it's for Taylor. It's a home show, and the fans, I think, are behind me.
Deep South Wrestling is your turf here.
It is, absolutely. It's all, the top, stars. You have Skrilla the Great, Nausism, myself, Jacob Johnson, all of us. We are the top tier, and Deep South is our turf.
We're here in December of 2024. It's cold. It's cold and rainy out here, but there's still going to be wrestling, though.
Absolutely.
Which is what's important, okay?
We don't cancel for anything.
Oh, I like that. I do like that.
I can't deprive the people a chance to see the 6-foot bombshell in action. Come on, we can't do that, right?
Right, because
Yes.
the key is never let the fans go home unhappy.
Absolutely. I agree.
And that would be the most unhappy thing if they can't see the 6-foot bombshell in action tonight.
Definitely. That would be the most tragic thing of today. Absolutely. I'm not going to deprive anybody of that.
Again, we are here in December of 2024. So how long has your wrestling career, what year are you in here now?
I guess, I trained for a little bit, but there were a couple of things that got in the way. I started training in 2018, but officially debuted for wrestling in 2021. So been working strong since then.
Okay, so... Yeah. Officially, 3 solid years now under your belt.
Yes,
okay.
Absolutely.
Okay, and in those, let's say 3 years, what would you say is the biggest lesson you've learned about yourself?
Wow, putting me on the spot. I think the biggest lesson that wrestling can give you is to be yourself, be the first you. That was one of the most important things that I ever heard. It was, don't try to be somebody else, be the first you.
Okay, because... you need to stand out in professional wrestling, right?
It's standing out. Hey, I'm hard to miss. That's all I do is stand out. Yes, absolutely. And I think I've done a good job at making myself the very first me.
I like that. So for those who haven't come to see you wrestle in person, what are they missing out on?
First of all, how dare you? And second of all, this is Atlanta. It's, it's kind of the center of everything in Georgia. So I get that some people are further away, but people come from near and far to see the 6-foot bombshell. So I would invite them to definitely come out and check a show here soon. We run for free once a month at New Realm Brewing on the Beltline.
Yes. Now, I've only been a Georgia native for about 6 weeks now.
Really?
Yes, and in those 6 weeks, I've been to quite a few shows, and I've come to realize there's also a lot of professional wrestling here in Georgia.
A lot.
So what sets Deep South Wrestling aside from everybody else?
I think we definitely bring in and have a consistent and loyal following, and that's what is the most important. And we have great production here that really kind of helps put our stories together, as well as just on the internet and just kind of getting our names out there. And I think that that's something that we definitely offer for sure. At the end of the day, as cheesy as it sounds, it's entertainment, but it's good entertainment. And we leave everybody wanting more, always.
Now, you started this journey, I know you said in 2018. So if 2018 had to give advice to 2024 Gemma Jules, what would you give? What advice would you give her?
Again, putting me on the spot. I mean, there's so much, but I think I would say to not overthink it so much and to be a little bit more fluid and go with the flow a little bit more. When I first started, was kind of convinced that everybody had to know how to do everything. Every kind of flip imaginable and tombstone, pile driver and all this stuff. And I think I would tell myself to simplify it.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, the world of wrestling is a bizarro place, as I like to say. Okay, definitely. So if I had to ask you for one bizarro moment, whether it was a fan interaction or something, just a WTF moment that maybe happened at Ring, is there a moment that stands out for you?
Well, in 2 different matches, 2 of my hair extensions have come out without even really and they're good. They're in there. They're not just clipped in.
I would have known
that was not fun for me. It was a very embarrassing moment. I definitely did not like that at all. Otherwise, everything for the most part has been pretty standard. But yes, it is wrestling. So I think I'm not a big fan sometimes of the crowds that get super, intoxicated. I think there's always something there too. And I think that is where kind of the WTF stuff goes down, really.
Okay, well, I know you got to get ready for Quadzilla here tonight, right?
Yes, sir.
So is there anything else we should touch on while we have you here?
I mean, I would always obviously say and invite you to follow Deep South Wrestling and to follow me, the 6 Foot Bombshell, on all my social media. I think that we're going to have a great show today regardless of weather. I'm still performing. I'm still here for you, the fans. And check us out if you haven't already.
I was going to say, what are your handles, Gemma?
It's Zoe_W101 is going to be my Instagram for the time being, thinking about maybe changing it. And then also on Facebook, it's Gemma Jules.
Okay, well, perfect.
Yes.
Well, guys, if you like interviews like this with Gemma Jules, the 6 Foot Bombshell, yes, she is 6 feet tall, here at Deep South Wrestling at the new Realm Brewery on the Atlanta Beltline. I think I got that all in there. Guys, make sure you hit that red subscribe button. I did, yes, so you can stay tuned in here to Tonin Entertainment for future videos.
Subscribe to the channel. Do it. Go now. Do it now.